it's good to go against the grain when you want to pursue something that you're super passionate about. But there's sometimes where you just gotta, go with the flow and go. You don't have to beat yourself in the head to make something happen. If something's like aligning itself for it to be less obstacles, do it. And that's why Chicago, like we've been talking about, would be great for the business ideas that we've been having and stuff like that. So why not? Yeah, like that's my thing. Like why the hell not? And then that's always been like my mentality. It's always like, you got to think about, people put a lot of obstacles in their own way, like unknowingly, whether it's like literally physical, like you tell yourself like, I can't because of this, because all these reasons, or even just mentally, like you think that it's impossible, or you think that, it's like I said, it's about taking that first step. It's about just doing it, building your tribe, or even if you don't have a tribe, like you could do stuff alone, you know what I mean? And people will come along. Yeah. It's about just being open-minded and being just accepting of what you want and what you deserve and what you think you can do and what you can accomplish. And I feel, we stop ourselves a lot of the time. Like anytime that I've not accomplished some of my own goals and my own dreams, it was 100% my fault. Like, don't get me wrong, there's other stuff that happened, but for the most part, I could have gone around those obstacles and accomplished what I needed to do. And I stopped myself, I've learned to not do that, or to accept that if I'm going to allow these thoughts to enter my mind and go with them accept them as truth, I'm not going to accomplish what I want to accomplish. And if you're okay with that, then cool. But if not, then just do your shit.
Yeah. It reminds me just of trying to keep up with the Joneses and whatnot. That was one thing I learned early on, not in my process, but almost halfway through, being here for about a decade, and then falling in love with Gary Vee's content and understanding that kind of thing. And then that allowed me to okay, I need to create a minimalistic lifestyle so that I don't have to afford all these other things because that just becomes this huge obstacle, to be able to have all the stuff, have the car, have the place, have the, new clothes all the time, going out all the time. It's wait, okay, you have to do that and try to build a business and all that. You can't.
It's a full-time job. Yeah. Keeping up with the Joneses is a full-time job. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, who are you doing it for? Is it actually for you, or is it for the persona that you're trying to create for that other people see? Yeah. And at the end of the day, if they're not paying your bills, or if they're not giving you the opportunities, and who cares? Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it allows you, because that was a big thing for me once I was able to get rid of everything and then literally have 2 pairs of jeans and 5 t-shirts and this is what I do. And now even wearing slides still every day. It's I don't have to make these decisions. If I don't have to make more decisions and I don't have to go buy shit, I'm I can just spend all that time and effort into what I want to do. I remember I had one moment where I had, I almost went back to waiting tables in probably 2000, must have been 2017. I went to Granville.
A restaurant? Oh, Granville.
I went to Granville. And I'm fuck, I have to. I had a pizza place on the line that was about to do a social media package. And I didn't need much to survive, but I needed some more money, and I couldn't make it happen. Or at least at that time. And I went into Granville in Studio City on Ventura Boulevard, and I was got an application, filled it out. And I think one of the questions said, why do you want to work here?
And you're I don't.
And I just looked at it. I was fuck.
You didn't have an answer.
I was what?
Apart from money.
Yeah. So I literally looked at it. I'm filling it out there. And Granville's a nice place. There's a few locations. I'm looking at it. I stood there for 5 minutes, and I was never mind. I didn't do it. And then when I was walking, I've never even told the story. Literally when I was walking out, the pizza place signed. Damn. And it was only an extra $500 a month, but because my living expenses were it was $800. I think I was dating a girl at the time. We were splitting that room, and that room I turned into an office. She ended up leaving later on because of turning your bedroom into an office. Trying to keep a relationship, probably don't do that. But yeah, literally went to Granville. It was going to be the time that I was gonna go back to waiting tables. I filled out everything except for that question, and then I just ripped it up and threw it away, leaving. The pizza place in Inglewood hit me up, was hey, I can do it for $500 a month. I was perfect. That got me over the hump. That then, I was able to sign more clients after that. But that was a really sticky time for me.